Greetings everybody. In this video I'll be showing you how to play the jungle and more especially how you can dominate the jungle. So the first tip is prioritizing your emblem. As you can see in this video, I'm fixing the emblem. It's easy to do. Just go under the build and you go to the pro setup and you use the number 1 recommended. So that's what I just did. Use the number 1 and I replace it. But basically, when you're playing the jungle, make sure you change your I forgot how to call it, but make sure you switch to retribution. So now we're heading to a battle, and also bear in mind that, as I was saying, the first step is to set your emblem. After you finish setting your emblem, make sure that the item you are going to use is retribution, because retribution is the most suitable item for the jungle. After that, the second step you need to consider is the hero you're going to play. So for me, I chose Granger in this video, but make sure whichever hero you are going to choose, make sure you know the build parts the hero should have. So for Granger, mainly is a weapon power hero. I don't see crystal power builds with Granger usually. So usually it's just weapon power. So if the jungler you're going to use the weapon power jungler, then what should you do in this case? You should know how to maneuver in the jungle. So if the hero that you're going to use is a weapon power jungle, where do you start? You start with the red creeps or you start with the blue creeps? So in this case, you're going to start with the red buff. Well, the reason why I started with the red buff was, one, Granger is a weapon power build part hero, and two, Granger doesn't loses energy. Whether no matter how much he uses his ability, his energy does not run out like other heroes, like say the Lancelot, the Saber, and so on and so forth. So that was the main reason why I started with the red buff. Otherwise, if Granger, assuming Granger was a weapon power, but then if his ability cost a lot of energy, then he needs to start with the blue buffs. Otherwise, he will not be able to sustain in a long battle or in a battle fight. So that's the main reason why mostly you see some heroes, their build part is a weapon power build part, but they usually start by taking the blue buff, right? So after you finish taking the red buff, you move on to the second place where you see the creeps, the water creeps, or the water turtle. The little water turtle is very important, as it can provide vision for your teammates, especially in the mid lane, where in case they want to gang up the mid lane or any other lane, especially the mid lane or the XP lane. So in case the enemies want to gang against the XP laner, you'll be able to protect the XP laner by providing vision. That's why you need to take it as soon as possible. So after you finish taking that, you go immediately to the other buff. So assuming if you started with the red, you move on to the blue buff after taking the little turtle in the riverside, and then you move on to the next buff, whether it's a blue buff or red buff, right? Then after that, so as you can see, I finished taking 2 of the buffs, both the blue and the red buff. Even though my support took it, it's still okay. I consider I took it. I got the gold, he got the buff, no problem. So after you finish that, it's now time for what you call map scanning. you do a quick map scanning to see where you can get a kill advantage over your enemy jungler. So in this case, as you can see, 3 of the enemies are on the right side of the map, while there is only 1 enemy at the left side of the map. So in other words, what is this telling you? This is telling you that if you take on the left side, you will probably get an advantage, of getting that kill. There is more probability that you could get the kill. But assuming you took on the right side, the probability of you getting the kill is slim because the enemies are closer to each other. So that's how you know when to gang, or whether you should take the advantage or you should not take the advantage. So also, while you are considering that, you should also consider the respawn time of the turtle. As you can see on the map here, the respawn time says 45 seconds. So whatever I'm going to do, whether I'm going to assist, whether I'm going to get a kill advantage, I should consider the turtle respawn time. Will I be able to make it in time so that the enemy jungler will not take it by the time I will return? So that's what you need to consider. So but in this case, I went for the kill advantage because I saw an opportunity that I might have the kill and many of the enemies are on the right side of the map. Just take a look. So I've studied the map and I already knew what to do. But before I was going to take the kill advantage, I saw a creep here. I thought of taking the advantage by making more cash in the jungle. So the reason why I stood there in the jungle is because I didn't want the enemy to notice I was trying to gang on him or her. So, and when ganging, bear in mind that you should stay as stealth as possible, stay as invisible as possible so that no one knows you're there. So you see, I was able to get the kill because it was confident that it was only the alpha that was there. So now I've got the kill advantage. Now it's time for me to grab the turtle because I have a greater retribution power than the enemy due to my kill advantage. So I was certain that even if the enemy jungler was there, I'll be able to get the turtle. So I had no doubt. So the next step, after I finished taking the turtle, I helped in the team fight. But then I saw Sylvana and Alpha, battling. I didn't go to help because I knew my buffs were respawning. So I had to take them as quick as possible. They are my priorities. So after taking my buffs, what do I do next? Just look at the video. I'm trying to take the buffs here. I saw the Clint on the right side of the map. I should have gone there, but then I thought it was, I thought it was more important to take the little turtle in the river, so I could provide vision in case anybody wants to gang up against my ally. I'll be able to know their location. So now from the map you can see, well, basically when I'm playing the game, as this is a recorded game after I've played the match, so I was not able to see all this during the fight. But then I could see the Balearic and the Cyclops in the mid lane, so I knew Sylvana had less protection, right? So my target was to destabilize Sylvana so that she cannot get edge over Alpha, because if she got edge over Alpha, then I'll be doomed in the game, because Sylvana, as you all know, she has a lot of CC, and if you let her grow in the game, it's like you are all in danger. So I was not going to allow that. Now, whilst I was focused on Sylvana, I saw that it was time for the turtle to respawn. So I needed to grab it as fast as possible. So I took the opportunity, but whilst I was heading to the turtle, this hero stood in my way. don't even know the name of that hero. Hellcut stood in my way, so I took him out. After I took Hellcut, I should have taken the turtle, but then I saw Clint. I said okay. Because I was afraid he was going to steal the turtle, so I knew he was not going to try to challenge because it was weak versus both of us. So now I'm not going to follow my tank to kill Clint. I'll focus on my objectives again. Make sure I clear my objective first. After I finish clearing my objective, that's when I will head on for any team fight. See, I took the red buff. Now I'm going to take the blue buff as fast as possible. You should not waste any time, in farming. Otherwise, the enemy is going to get advantage over you, and that's what you don't want to. You don't want to happen, because it happens that way when you're in great danger. So now I've taken both of the buffs. I'm helping now my team. So it's easier for me that way, it's safer. See, I'm helping, but while I'm helping, I'm seizing the opportunity also to farm as much as possible. See, after I've finished clearing the lanes, I don't stand and wait, I don't stand and wait for kills. I move straight to the objective, take out the little river turtle, bam, that's it, move on, search for creeps so that I can get as much gold as possible. You see, that's it. I clear it out, clear the lane, make sure we have no red on our lanes. After that, I move on to the next jungle creep. Oh no, I went to help because I saw that there was opportunity for me to get kills. As you can see, I got 3 kills here. That was it, like that. So now I head out. I didn't follow the kills, because if I had followed the kills, I would have died. I got back because I already had enough kills. So I got back, take my buff, take it. No, I don't waste any time. I don't allow my buff to stay there for long after they have respawned. So you see, I take the buff. The turtle, I saw the turtle as respawned, but I need to clear the buffs first. So now I'm heading to the turtle. That's it. It's a clear shot because I farm precisely. So now I'm going to help my team. Now because I already finished my own main objective, my jungle objective. So that's it. So you see, that's it. And for the build part, just use the recommended build by the pros. Don't have to worry much on which hero to build. You should just master the hero that you're playing. Master the hero well, you'll be able to do a lot with the hero. So you see, after I finish clearing the lanes, I head into the jungle immediately, because as a jungler, honestly, don't stay in lane too much. You always stay in lane if you could take a kill advantage, or if you could take down a tower. See, straight. Basically, jungler must be in the jungle, 80% of the time. Your objective is to clear the jungle, take out the giants or the monsters for your team, so you could gain advantage. See, I saw the Cyclops and the Malay, but I knew if I had gone there, I wouldn't have time to clear my jungle. So I needed to clear my jungle first, then I could come to help. See, I'm not trying to fight, because if I had involved in that fight, they would have killed me. I'm only trying to push them back. See, once my teammates came to help, I joined the fight. So one thing you should bear in mind also, don't try to take on a fight thinking that, oh, you have been tough, or you have been, what will I say, you have the edge of winning against other heroes. Don't try to take them, by yourself. See, I seized the opportunity. I got them easy. So like that. So the whole thing about jungling is about focusing on the objectives and assisting your teammate. But mind you, before assisting, the objective come first. Don't try to rush to get a kill when your objective has not been met. Otherwise, you are just, in the long run, you might lose the game, because the game is about helping one another, but then get the objective first. That's why your team also that you are playing with, they need to be very objective conscious, because if they are not objective conscious, your team is in danger. You see, I didn't rush to get the kill, say, oh, my tank is dead, so I needed to protect him and take the kill. No. If I had rushed to take the kill, they would have killed me as well. So meanwhile, that time while he's running away, I took out his jungle creeps. So now he hasn't got any power. The enemy jungler is totally weak now, because he hasn't got any buff to help him, enhance his abilities or his basic attack. You can see the game is about to end, but then you don't rush the game. As you can see, I almost died there. You don't rush the game. You have to know when to retreat. For me, I had enough already. I saw that it was time for me to shop again. So I've got my health back, so I needed to help, right? So now I'm helping my team. See, I'm helping my team. So while I'm helping, as you can see, I don't allow the lane to stack up, because once the lane stack up, you are on the verge of the enemy stealing your towers. So you don't allow that to happen. So because I didn't allow that to happen, I'm making sure that I protect the lanes as well as I protect the jungle as well. So you see, I saw the Cyclops and Barrage, but I didn't go face to face, by challenging them. I had to take it by the jungle, because that was the easier way for me to catch them easy. Take them by surprise rather than facing them, when they are seeing being like, you can't poke two enemies, otherwise they will all use their ult against you. So see, easy kill, Sylvana, but she got away. I didn't force it. If I had forced it, I took my time. See, even though I'm poking them, but I'm not going straight to fight them, because I knew if I had forced it, they would have killed me. As you can see here, I'm retreating, but whilst I'm retreating, Granger's ability will help him stack a lot of damage whilst he's retreating. I have killed him, but I caught back, because I needed to play it safe. So you see, okay, so I think this is how you play jungle. You don't rush. Make sure you farm in the jungle as much as possible. See, I took the opportunity to help him, because I knew the game was almost at the end. So that's why I left the jungle first and went to help, because I knew Sylvana was alone. They had no one to help him there. So now I've cleared the jungle. What next? As you can see, we took out the Lord. So after we've taken the Lord, now what do we need next? I follow the team to protect, make sure the enemy don't kill the Lord without us impacting damage on them. So that's why I went to follow the team. See here? So I played it safe. Sylvana jumped in, which was a big mistake. Now only Ballet is left. Took him out. And that's it. Finished the game. So That's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Ciao.